Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus Through Science series. This is for Venus in Libra. So if in your birth chart, Venus is sitting in the sign of Libra, this is for you. Those of you that do not know where your Venus is placed, you're new to my channel. And those of you that are have been with me for a while and still have not checked your Venus, get on over to astro.com. Check to find out where your Venus sign is sitting. It's going to ask for your birth time, place, and location. And it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. If you don't know your exact birth time, that's okay. You can still get a chart generated. So sometimes Venus and Sun can be sitting in the same sign. This reading still applies to you. And those of you that do know your exact birth time, if Venus isn't in Libra, however, you have Libra as the 7th house, making you Aries rising, this message would also apply to you. So let's go ahead and get started here. Ooh, what is going on here? This is the first reading I've had out all the signs where looks like there's a lot of thinking, thoughts going on. Somebody's mind is spinning like 100 miles a minute about something. Also, maybe too, there could be some sort of issues in communication, but let's go ahead. Okay, so I have the Wheel of Fortune as the heart of the matter or the central issue. We also have the Page of Cups. Oh, I feel like a message changes everything. We have the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, 8 of Swords, Devil, Ace of Swords, 7 of Swords. Okay, so I know for one, Venus is leaving the sign of Libra. Libra is actually moving into Scorpio within the next few hours. So this is causing some sort of shift. There's going to be a major change in your life. Either someone is leaving or entering. I'm almost feeling like someone is entering your life, but looking at the Devil and the 7 of Swords, there is something deceptive about what's going on. This could very well be your energy. But I do feel like there's this message. So maybe someone sent a message or told someone or shared something with someone what they were thinking or feeling, and that changed everything. There was like a major shift in how you viewed this person or a shift in dynamics, and now all of a sudden you're obsessed with them or the thought of them, or they are obsessed with you. All because of something, a small gesture, something that was said, and now it's like, that's all I think about. That's all that's on my mind. I spoke, something was said without thinking, and it just set off this change of events here. I'm feeling like there is an obsession. I feel like the Devil surrounded by these swords is more so having an obsessive thought. Just someone is just like stuck in your mind. You just can't stop thinking about them. This could also be someone obsessively sending messages. It could be someone obsessively spying on the other person's page, whether it's you or the other person, but someone is creeping around doing something. They're taking bits and pieces of information. I almost want to say, be careful if you are a writer or if you're someone who posts things frequently that are of your own. I'm feeling like there is someone who is stealing your quotes. They're not giving you any credit. Like, it's okay to share stuff, but you know, give credit when credit is due. So someone might be stealing the credit for your works, and it's something that is ongoing or is continuously happening. what was I getting ready to say? I blanked out that quickly. Yeah, I mean, this can be at your place of work too. Like you're doing things and planning, coordinating things, and somebody is like, I did it all. And they're like stealing all your credit, and you're like not saying anything, being passive aggressive, and you're just like being too nice. Like, oh, I let them, you know, if I say anything, I don't want to cause any drama, any trouble, any conflict. You know, just, I don't know, you're letting someone take advantage of you. There's a need for you to set boundaries, because I am seeing that on both ends. It doesn't matter, love relationship, at your job, a friend, your family. Set some boundaries because you're being taken advantage of. You let people talk you into things that you don't want to do. You are like, I don't know, I guess you're trying to be too nice or avoid that conflict. So a lot of you may be Libras. I'm not Libra Venus, but I am Libra. And I know a lot of times we take on a lot in order to avoid conflict. We just like everything to be at peace. Someone can push that wrong button though, and everything just kind of comes out all at once. And it's like, where did that come from? You're so nice. You know, it's like, well, I'm really passive aggressive, and this is everything I've been thinking since the moment you did this XYZ to me. So, yeah, I'm getting something like there's a need for you to set boundaries because you let people take advantage of you. You find yourself stuck in situations where you feel helpless, and you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? You're expecting to be rescued, but no one can save you except for self. So get out of your head. Stop waiting around for some knight in shining armor if you're waiting for love. Love yourself first. Take care of yourself. If you're involved with someone who isn't right by you, take yourself out of that situation, because you're the one that's thinking that there's nothing else out there, or, you're allowing them to talk these things, to whisper things to you that keep your judgment clouded here, that keep your anxieties running, triggering. So I'm also seeing for some of you, you could be in denial about your situation, a situation that you're in. And that's what was coming to me. Those of you that, and this is not for everybody, I repeat, not for everybody, but those of you that know of someone that does spell work or witchcraft, or if you yourself are in that type of environment, there's a binding spell. Someone is trying to bind you to them, and that's why you can't stop thinking of them, because they have, they're trying to use mind control, and they're trying to, get you to think of them, or they're trying to figure out, they're underhandedly going at getting you. Instead of just speaking out and saying, hey, I like you, why don't you, I would like to get a chance to get to know you. They're just like they're being driven by their fears. And this again could be your energy and, being driven by your fear, and you're just like, I'm just going to make them like me, or make them think of me, or try to alter their state of mind. Now I'm getting mind altering drugs, mind altering substance, mind altering something. So I don't know if you also could be dealing with someone who has like an addiction or a codependency to mind altering drugs. And the conspiracy theorist inside of me says something about what is that, MK Ultra? Something, you guys that know about that. I haven't done a lot of research about it. I've only read up on it, and it's making me think something about like these celebrities, and I'm thinking about like the recent passing of Mac Miller. And it's just, I don't know why, but it just kind of makes me think of something along the lines of that. Even though I'm not saying, I don't know where his Venus is. I doubt that he's Venus in Virgo, but I mean Venus in Libra. But this made me think of that mind control thing, or there's someone in your life or in your friend's life that controls people through hypnosis or electric therapy, shock therapy. I'm not going to get off into that cloning stuff, but just at least something in regards to mind altering abuse, like verbal abuse. There's a need to confront this person. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to speak the truth. You need to call out what's being done here. You need to be the whistleblower. I got that for Virgo too. So maybe there's something closely related to that. Some of you could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Capricorn. Okay, so see, like I was saying, you need to set boundaries. You need to speak up for yourself, or speak up on behalf of someone, because this is having to fight back or getting in defense mode. In regards to love, sometimes this can be about someone coming to claim you, which I do see a little bit of that too, like someone who wants you and someone who is determined to have you may come into your life. This is them being driven, they're fired up, and they're like, I'm going after mine. So someone might be opening up to you and allowing themselves to be vulnerable and just kind of putting themselves out there, or they're sharing something on their social media that's very flirtatious. Maybe you guys are exchanging flirtatious messages through social media. So that is also like a possibility here. And I'm sorry, I'm starting to get kind of choppy because I feel like I'm talking to different situations, different groups of people with different situations. And it doesn't, some stuff feels connected, but I'm starting to feel like some stuff is like completely unrelated to, you know, your situation or their situation. So I'm kind of getting like blocks of information here, but let me just keep going. So definitely for some people, there is some sort of betrayal. Someone lied about something. They've been covering up their lies, or someone could be doing your dirty work for you. Like somebody could have been lying for you. Like you tell your friend, like, answer the phone, tell them I'm with you, or tell them this and that, tell her that, or you're having your friend play along with something. So I'm feeling like there's something going on where there's been like a lot of betrayals and lies, secrets and lies being carried out. Which ultimately can lead to like a temporary separation here. For some of you, there's an ex that may be trying to come back into your life, but you're thinking about everything that's happened. You're like, do I really want to go back to that? Like you're thinking about all the things that you've been through, how much you've overcome, the things that are most important to you, and are they an important factor anymore? So you might just let this ex be an ex because you may be thinking about all the things that they did, and you're thinking about it's not worth investing into, because last time I invested so much time and energy into this person and got nothing in return. They left me high and dry here. So for some of you, this is about an ex coming back into your life, and they're trying to tell you that they're ready, they're open, they're sorry, let me make it up to you. And they're acting romantic, they're playing love songs. But it's like, get out of here with that, miss me with that bullshit. So there's something going on where maybe you're having to confront these liars or all the lies that have come in front of you here. Yeah, some of you are definitely trying to ignore someone, like they're you know, you're still hurt. Like, you're like, I haven't got over that yet. Like, I'm still holding on to something that happened that you did to me. So I don't care about your offering. I don't care about that right now. Let me just be alone into myself. I'm not ready. So somebody is not yet ready to hear you out or listen to you. Or it may be going the other way around. Maybe you've been trying to reach out and apologize for something that was done. And also keep in mind, you guys, I keep talking as if this stuff has already happened, but these readings are for the entire month. So you may have to give it time to play out. And also, you know, go back to them. But yeah, I'm feeling like someone is just not ready to talk now. If this isn't about an ex coming back to you, this can be about just you as a single person getting offers, but just not ready. You're just like, I'm not ready for that. I'm just still doing me right now. But there's someone who, you know, you're going to keep telling no to, and the Emperor, he's like, no, like I see what I want and I'm coming after it. So that's why we have that here. This is that energy. Someone sees what they want and they want to claim it. They see other people around it. They might see competition. And so they're coming out, I almost want to say coming out the woodwork. So you might have other people coming out for you, especially when Venus goes retrograde. I don't think Venus is going retrograde, especially for you guys, rather, and lesbians, because Venus is usually a female that comes back around, a love interest, or it could be an old relationship that resurfaces. Oh, I misplaced that. But yeah, the Emperor, when they see what they want, they go after it. Someone wants to start over, someone wants to rebuild, but you're like paranoid about it. You're like, no, like that scared me. That stuff that happened before, I don't trust you anymore. How can I trust you? How can we be close? How can we move on from that? Or if it isn't the person that this one particular person, maybe, like I said, it's other people that are just coming to you, but you have trust issues or some sort of insecurities because of some things that happened in the past, and you're just kind of afraid of dealing with that again. Maybe they're giving off some sort of energy that is making you second guess connecting with them. I'm seeing something in regards to a dream or a nightmare, like you had a dream and you're just like, no, I think that was a warning. Now I'm afraid. I don't think I should be dealing with this person because of that dream I had about them. It was weird, you know. So you're kind of putting someone off or telling them to hold on because of that dream. You really felt like that was a message in there for you. And for some of you, it is. For some of you, you're just overthinking and maybe paranoid about something. But for others of you, like, no, trust your intuition. You know, I'm seeing like it's being heightened here. Your intuition is being heightened. You're becoming oversensitive. Now, also, some secret may come out or something significant may happen next time Sun and Moon are in the same sign. Where is Moon right now? Moon is in Virgo. So when Sun and Moon are in Libra, that might trigger something like a secret might come out. Either you might reveal something or someone may reveal something to you, or you might have some sort of dream or premonition. So make sure that you come back to this reading and see what that was. Howling at the moon. I don't know, something howling at the moon, bringing out, it's wild. So, I feel like you are dealing with someone who is very wild, or you consider them to be a wild factor. And you're like, it's attractive, but it's scary. Like, I don't have any business getting involved with this person, they're a loose cannon, but I don't know, I feel like you're attracted to their mood swings, their moodiness. They act like they're, what do you call it? Bipolar. But for some reason you relate to them, or you connect, you feel like you understand them. Maybe you feel like you can heal them or nurture them or something. But this person doesn't want any help. They just want to be left alone. I don't know. I know that sounds a little weird. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody out there, but that's just kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. There's someone that you do connect to and you don't know why. This is saying, why am I feeling like this a certain type of way? For some of you, I'm feeling like you are so sensitive and you're so intuitive that you have to isolate yourself from people because you're an empath. And you're just like, that energy is too heavy for me. I need a timeout. I need to fall back a little bit from this person. I don't know, because the energies merge in a way that you don't know your feelings from the other person's. So there's a need to separate so that you can center yourself. So especially those of you that work with energies, spirits, things of that sort, it's like you need to cleanse yourself from time to time, because you may be behaving or feeling or taking on these heavy energies and you think it's you think you're sad and depressed. You think you're like, suddenly, why am I afraid of things? And it's not that you're afraid of things. You have an energy attached to you. This is also attachment. This could be some sort of spiritual attack or having some sort of energy that is not yours, that does not belong to you, and this energy is stuck in a lower vibration. So there is a need for you to detach yourself from that energy because you think it's yours. You're not depressed, you're not sad, but for instance, there's someone that crossed over and their spirit is still in the house where you live, and you're taking on their energy, and you're like, I feel so sad, I don't know what's wrong with me. And it's like, you're not sad. That energy is attached to you and you feel what they were feeling before they crossed over. Send that person into the light, Carol Ann, put them go into the light, So there's something going on where spiritually that, there's an attachment to you that you need to get off of you. All right, so you guys, that has been my interpretation for Venus in Libra. Hope it resonated. If you want a private reading, you can email tamajtarot@gmail.com. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, leave your comments. Thank you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.